here. That's what we want. We want an engaging video like cribs. Okay, so even if you can't afford these, you want engaging pictures. You don't want to put a little broken down house that everyone can afford. You want people to dream big. And this is like a house that I'd like to buy. I know if you could give me a home loan on one of these houses, John, I'd probably buy it. My credit's decent. Look at that. There's Eminem's house. Okay, so I'm looking now. I'm dreaming now. I'm looking for my next house. Okay, so we're just gonna pull some of these pictures real quick. I'm going here, view image. Yep. So I know how we're gonna do this. I just structured the ad. Okay, so we're gonna need to save that to somewhere else because I'm gonna get mixed up. So home loan ad. Stay organized. That's one of my weakest points. I'm looking for an assistant right now to help me stay organized. Not organized folder. Home loan. Okay, so we're going to do a home loan ad, and we're going to save this in there. And then we're going to find another image, and we're going to use this image as well. And these are all cool houses, so it doesn't really matter which ones we choose. They're all cool. I like to get a variety. That way we can hit every single person. You could even pull like a video from YouTube of like somebody that actually did an MTV Cribs video. I think that's Bill Gates' house right there. Could be wrong though. I actually was doing an ad. And I remember using that image for my buddy when he was doing a real ad. Now I kind of want people in the house. That was with people. So we got 8 images. Now we're going to get 2 more images. There's the Playboy Mansion, R.I.P. And we just need a couple more. I'm being picky. That's low quality though. We want high quality images. Let me take the people out. Okay, so how many images is, okay, there we go, that's 10, done. Okay, so we need 10 images, and I'll show you why. So a home loan ad. Now, I don't know the exact laws behind home loans. I don't know, I've never gotten a home loan. I've probably done 300 or 400 car loans, but that's a $20,000 to $50,000 loan compared to a $100 to $10 million loan. So I will do my best in order to do this, but I just want you to understand the concept of what I'm doing, and then little words can always be tweaked later. But the concept of what I'm doing is what I want you to see. So PPE, page post engagement, and we're going to say home loans. We're going to copy and paste. Those were all ads that I did on other webinars that you saw back there that I was doing for other people. Okay, so we're going to just do a $5 a day budget. That's all we want. And we are going to do midnight because we're probably, now John, I don't know if you want to do worldwide, US, if you're okay with other countries, but I'm going to do U.S. for this example. And maybe it's by state. Maybe you're in a specific state and you only can do loans there. We're just going to do the U.S. for a simple example right now. And you can always just, all you have to do is like put in California or Texas or whatever you want. Okay, so so right here, so let's go to Audience Insights. Now, household. Is it household? Home ownership, home market value, household size, spending methods, maybe it's demographics. Education level, purchase. Okay, so we're going to go to, and Audience Insights, I'm sorry, I move fast sometimes. Audience Insights is right here. So we are going to target people that are in the market for a home loan. So actually we're going to go into here. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. We're going to make this work. So in market, this is what I have to do every single day. You just got to come up with ideas and implement them. So in market for a house. Is that a target audience? I don't remember. Those are vehicle buyers. I know that. There's a way to target based on people that want to buy a house. I know there is. Oh. Home ownership, market segments. Oh, okay, this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so you want to do a home loan, so we want to do okay, so we're going to start out with Zillow. Trulia. Is Trulia a company that does this? Trulia? This is what I do all the time because I don't always know. I have lots of clients, and I don't always know about my clients' businesses. So, yep, cool. That's where I am right now. But so I have to Google stuff all the time because I don't always know about the product that I'm selling. But you don't really have to know much about the product that you're selling to be able to market to it. So, Trulia. Suggestions. So what else do we got? Buying and selling real estate. Okay, so we got 32 million people. We want to narrow the audience based on, I think you can do it like based on their credit or something. There's a way to do it based on their credit. So Facebook's been really buggy lately. Okay, so job title. We're just going to do homeowner. Oh, wait. I think I found it. Likely. There we go. I knew there was one. Likely to move. I knew it. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay. So we got 2.9 million people that are likely to move. We're going to use that audience. Now, when we edit placements, it's probably going to drop down quite a bit. And I always do edit placements, not automatic placements. They say recommended. Facebook says recommended because they want to make more money. They know that if you're not good at advertising, you're just recommended. And Facebook, because the high-end advertisers don't do recommended. And so they have to fill those spots because if they have a banner that doesn't have an ad to it, they're making $0. So if you pay them to put your banner ad there, they're making money from you whether or not you sell it or not. Same with boosting posts. If you're doing boosting posts, you are making a huge mistake. That is the easy way out, and Facebook makes it so easy, and they charge you 100 times more money to boost your post than to do it the way that I'm about to show you. So, all devices, we're going to do just the feeds. And then I would direct this ad to a ClickFunnels or like landing page with an email opt-in, and just get their email opt-in and a phone number opt-in. And then if you have like a call center that you can call these people with, or you can pay people like 50 cents a minute or 25 cents a minute at call centers to call people for you. That's how I would do this, or have like an automatic text set up, or even just call the customers yourself. So home loans, we're going to say likely to move. We're going to copy and paste that. Now you want a relevant page, and I don't think I have any homeowning. Oh wait, well I have this buddy right here. Where is he? It's for Jorge. He's a real estate agent, so we're just gonna. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. No, that's his page. I'm not gonna do that. That's my page. So we'll just do. It doesn't really matter right now. So make sure you have a page that is like for home loans, like Home Loans 101, or how to get the home of your dreams, like Dream Homes or something. So we're going to create a new page post, and we're going to do a slideshow. So create slideshow, and then we're just going to take all those pictures that I got, and you can do up to 10 pictures. So that's why I did 10. I'm just holding Control or Command if you're on a Mac, and getting all those pictures. Now we're going to do 2-second duration. We're going to do fade, and we're going to find a good song for this. These are all free songs. You can go to other websites to find free songs, but this is good. Electric Coconut. No, I don't like the bass drop on that. You know, that's not bad. I like that. So because this is a higher ticket item and it might be harder to get people, it's not a drop shipping product, that's an impulse buy. People usually don't buy a house on their first day. Oh, well, I don't know, maybe they do. We're going to say, this is going to warm up our audience. So we're going to say, we're going to do, okay, so what would you do if you could buy a home like this? We are going to just get engagement on this. So we want people to talk, we want people to comment on this post. And so what would you do if you could buy a home like this? Now, I don't know, maybe you have like a no money down offer, like no money down today and you could buy a home, or any credit. Like, I don't know exactly how your business works. I know like that was some of the things, like, hey, you buy Toyota Camry today with no money down, or we take all credit, stuff like that. And so you may want to put something like that in. What if we could show you exactly how to buy your dreams for a Actually, we're gonna keep it like just like that. What if it show you exactly how to buy the home of your dreams? Comment below on your favorite home. Tag someone who wants tag. Okay, so if you've watched any of my previous webinars, this one's a little bit different. And the reason is because every ad is a little bit different. If we were doing a dropshipping product, I would do it, I would just, I would do like a question, a yes question. Do you love Game of Thrones? Of course I do. Are you looking for a home? Yes. These limited, this house just got on the market today, best price ever. Click, claim, no, I'd say learn more, link, tag someone who would love this home. But they might not buy that house. They're probably not going to just click the link and put in all their credit card information and everything to run their right then. So we want to warm them up a little bit. And let me show you exactly how to do that. So we're going to go back to Power Editor. Oh, so we're going to go get some emojis. Now, since this is a more professional type of, I don't know your target market, if you're targeting people that have like an under 600 credit score, if you're targeting people that have like a 600, 700, or if you want people that have perfect credit, there's so many ways to do this, and John is actually one of my students, and he was just the first person that put in a comment, so I chose his comment, but he's one of my students, and we're actually going to be doing this on a coaching call here soon. And John, we will be talking a little bit more strategy, and I'll get to know exactly. We've already talked a little bit about it, but I want to talk a little bit more about exactly how you want to do it, or just send me an email. I think you have my email, or you have my phone number too. Okay, so we just want something simple. So tag somebody. What if you could buy a home like this? Let's put, we don't want too many emojis in here because it's going to be a more professional crowd. If you're targeting people that have, the lower the credit score, the more emojis. The higher credit score, probably less emojis. This is just a new one to me, but I love challenges, so we can make anything work on Facebook, let me tell you. Now, if I was doing this for you, John, we would launch about 100 different ads, and we'd figure out which one is going to work the best. So people that are likely to buy a home will probably maybe have a portfolio or something, so this might be a good ad. Oh, no, let's do this right here. Or, yeah, the key. How did I forget about the key? Now, I think there's a little thinking cap somewhere. Yep. Okay, so we're going to do that for our first post. Save unpublished post. Now, what I would do, of course it's denied. Always errors on Facebook. You just got to push through. So the reason that is because this ad account over here is not linked to this business manager. Even though it let me do it, it's pretending like I'm not, I don't have access to it. And it's because of their object-oriented programming. Their variables aren't set up the correct way, and Facebook doesn't really care because their main focus is on the front end of their platform. Okay. So now we got to go back to the other ad account. and then we're going to go to ads, edit. There we go. Now we can see it. I like how that ad looked. No, actually I don't, because there's two emojis. It just looks kind of weird right there. So we are going to go over here. I should have copied and pasted. Oh, did I copy and paste that? Oh, no, because I don't want to make a new slideshow. So we're going to go into here, and what's cool is if you mess up on your post, you can actually edit it. Now, what, ads post, we're going to edit. And then we're going to take this, and we're going to put it right there. And this is an unpublished post. So what's nice about this is we could do 100 ads with different texts, different images, and we can see which one works the best. Then what I would do, I would let this ad run for like 2 or 3 days. I'd let all 100 ads run for 2 or 3 days. That way you figure out which one does the best, and out of those 100, maybe you pick 3 that do the very best. And when you're split testing that many different things, you're bound to get success. 1 out of 10 ads is going to work. 9 out of 10 is going to fail. And so if you just remember that in your head, that you're going to fail on Facebook 9 times out of 10, then just do it 100 times, and you're going to get success. That's how I always think of it. When I work with clients, I launch 20 ads a day sometimes. Maybe on one product by itself, I'll do 10 different ads on one drop shipping product, and then I just know that one of them is going to work. It's just how it works. Okay, so we got that ad. Okay, so now we want to add a button, learn more, and then I don't know, John, your website, but let's just say homeloans.com. Actually, John, I probably have your website somewhere in my emails, but I don't want to sift through them live here on the webinar. And okay, so now we have a learn more button. Now what we would do is we would let this ad run for about 2 days. Now then, once we have about 10,000, 100,000 views on the video, then we're going to go into our audience or assets, one of the two audiences. We're going to create a custom audience based on people that have watched that video, because we've warmed them up with that video. They've already seen our page. They've seen that video. Now, if they watch 75% of that video, we know there's somebody that is looking at houses right now, because if you watch 75% of that video, especially if we made it longer, then that's somebody that probably wants a house because they're watching that video for a long amount of time. Plus, they're likely to move based on Facebook's interest group. Then we're going to go into our ad account, same ad account that we were using, and we're going to create a, see, these were all ads that I made. Okay, so anyways, those are all ads that I made on live webinars, and we're going to make a custom audience. There's all these things right here that you can do. Just go to engagement, and then video, and we're going to choose people that have watched 75% of the video. And we're going to choose videos. Now if we do 100 of them, we choose all 100. If we just do one, we just choose one. So right here, see right here, typically I like my videos to be 90 seconds, anywhere from 60 seconds to 2 minutes. That is what gets the best engagement on Facebook. Each social media platform has a little bit different things. Like Snapchat, your videos better be like 5 seconds long. Facebook, 60 seconds to 120 seconds. YouTube, you want to do 10 minutes to 25 minutes. Those are the stats for each of the different platforms. Instagram, I'm not quite sure on Instagram. I think it's like 60 seconds or something. I think it's like 30 to 60 seconds on Instagram. Okay, so we got that ad. Obviously, there's no video views on it, but if you had something with like 10,000 video views, like what I got on here, I don't think I have anything special on here. Like 42,000 video views. Then you retarget people that have watched that. That was a phone pop. Then I'd retarget these people with a new ad. So we're going to confirm. Now, people that have watched over 75% of this video in the last 180 days, and then homes, 75% watch. Create audience. And we don't want a lookalike audience at this time. So what we would do is we'd have, and then we'd go find like again, it would. I'd want to know your market, but let's say we do cash. So we're gonna do. I like that one, but it's not actually. Yeah, let's do that one. I was gonna say it's not the right size, but we'll resize that. I'll show some cool stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go into Canva.com, and Canva.com is a free editor tool that has designs for each of the different social media platforms and the exact pixel that they want to do. Then we're going to upload that image that we just did, and then we're going to resize it based on Facebook's size. Now we're going to do this. Don't want to do it that way. I could center it. I'm trying to think about how to do this right now. So okay, cool. We're going to do text. Alpha slab 1, 48. We'll probably leave it black. We might put it blue. We're going to have to shrink this because Facebook has a 20% 20% text rule. So 100% approval home loans. I don't like that. Maybe I can turn it a different color. How does it look with this blue? Yeah, I like blue. Okay. So 100% approval home loans. Now, and if you guys don't understand what I'm doing right now, please put it in the comments. This is a little bit higher level than I had planned to. I try to keep these very, very simple on the webinar, but this is a little bit higher level, and drop shipping products are much, much easier. You don't have to do 100 split tests. You don't have to do, well, you don't have to do retargeting. Retargeting is smart, but this is a little bit more of a complex product, and so you have to be a little bit more clever when you're advertising to it. So if you have any questions at all, please put them in the comments. I know that I want you guys to understand what I'm doing here, and that's the most important part, is understanding the concept of why I'm doing it. Not exactly what I'm doing, but why I'm doing it. My 9th grade math teacher always told me, always ask why, because if I just tell you 2 + 2 = 4 and you have to trust me, you're not going to be able to figure out what 3 + 3 is or what 205 + 680 is. But if I tell you why 2 + 2 = 2 or why 2 + 2 = 4, you'll be able to figure out on your own. And that's what I want you guys to take from this webinar, is be able to understand and figure this out and make money tonight. Okay, so now we got that. So we're going to create a new campaign. We're going to do a traffic ad. I usually don't do traffic ads, but for this example, this is a perfect opportunity to do a traffic ad. And RTs for retarget. And this is the strategy of what we did with those with that book that I did at the beginning, how we got 1.8 million views. We ended up retargeting another campaign with a traffic ad to retarget people that watched over 75% of that video, and then they bought another 2,000 books on top of the first 4,500. Okay, so we're just going to do, actually for a retarget ad, you want to start out at $1, depending on the size of your audience. So at first, after the first 2 days, you might only have 10,000 views, so you want to do $1 and then slowly increase it to $2 to $3 to $5 to $10. But you don't want to do $5 because your audience is probably going to be pretty small at first, and if you spend too much money, it's not going to be as efficient. You want to be efficient when you're doing Facebook ads, very efficient. So we're going to do another midnight ad because it's USA. And why I do midnight? Okay, so why I do midnight is because that way from midnight to about 12 noon, it has time to spend some money and Facebook has time to figure out who to show it to, because if it shows it to somebody and they just scroll right past it, they're not going to show it to a person that is like that person. So Facebook keeps track of everything, so it knows people that like the same things. And so if it shows to somebody and they don't react to the video, it's not going to show it to other people that quote unquote look like that person based on all the data that they have gathered about that individual. I hope that makes sense. Let me answer some questions right now because I just want to make sure everyone's understanding what I'm doing. Like, that's the most important part here today. So I'm just scrolling up to make sure I get all the questions. Okay, where are you getting your emojis? So getomoji.com is where I get all my emojis. It's just a platform that you can use on your computer. I had initially, when I first started, I was making the ads on the desktop and then pulling them up on my phone, editing them on my phone because I had emojis on my phone. Then I found out about getomoji.com, and they have all the emojis. Now, this is a Windows computer, so these emojis don't look the same if you have an iPhone, an Android. It just depends on what platform. Even when I upgraded to Windows, whatever, I'm on 10, they started looking different. So it's important to know what your emoji looks like on different platforms, and you can segment platforms out depending on if you want to target iPhone users, desktop users, all that kind of stuff, and you can do that. Where is it on target? Why isn't it letting me? Oh, okay, right here. Sorry. So you can do iOS only or Android devices only, and then if you have a video, I forgot to do that, but if you have a video, I always click this button only when connected to Wi-Fi. That way that video automatically plays for that person when they're scrolling, because if they're connected to Wi-Fi, unless you have the setting turned off, which very rare people actually mess with that, Facebook will automatically let you view that video or automatically play that video for you. Good questions, guys. Great questions. That makes sense. PC. So I'm using, so Roberto, when I first started, I knew that I was gonna push the limit until a Facebook ads account gets shut down, and so I had 2 ad accounts when I first started, and now I have 3 business managers and 5 personal ad accounts. I don't even use my own ad account for anything at this moment. I just work with clients and work on other people's ad accounts and help them out. I'd rather do that than run my. I was never we all have different passions, but my passion is helping people and helping people succeed. I've always been like tutors in math classes. I've always been the trainer. I used to train salespeople. I've trained at fast food restaurants. Like I said, I've tutored people in math. I like helping people, and I feel like I'm better at that than doing something on my own. And so I'd rather let you be the idea person and me just help you bring those ideas to fruition. And so I don't even use my main ads account anymore. But this was my main ad account that I used for my Shopify store. How did you know the sizing of the pic? So the size of the pic, Diane, for Facebook ad was in Canva.com. You log in with Facebook. And then when you go to create a design right here, you have all these different designs, like for every little thing. Like this is where I do my YouTube channel art. Facebook, you can do everything with this. And they all are sized perfectly to whatever you're doing. So right here, Facebook post, it's a 940 by 788 pixel size. Now, if you do an Instagram post, you want the exact square image, which is 800 by 800. Now, personally, since there's new phones out, and phones now, like the iPhone X is like 1080p or 4K or whatever it is, and there's Androids out that have really good pixel quality, you want to be doing 1200 by 1200, which you can go up to here in the right-hand corner, use custom dimensions, and type in 1200 by 1200 to do an Instagram ad, because your Facebook ad, if you do a Facebook ad, if you do this, and you post this ad to Facebook, this size ad to Instagram, I'm sorry, it's not going to look right, because Instagram is a perfect square, and that's what people want to see. And like I said, each social media platform has a different type of audience, and so you want to be aware of your audience. Great questions, guys. These are good questions. I know I move fast. I'm sorry. No question is a stupid question. I was retarded when that might not be the best word, but I was very, very new when I started, and so I had so many questions. I'm always the guy in class whenever I was in college, and I'd ask more questions than anyone else in the first 2 weeks. But then by the last week, I had the best grade in the class. So ask as many questions as you guys would like. I love questions because I want to help you guys. I'm doing these ads. And I'm hoping you're getting value out of it, but the more questions you ask, the better it is on my part, because I want you to learn. How do you organize your ad accounts? So Roberto, each of those ad accounts are for a different client, and so I literally just click whichever ad. Like I go through every morning. Like I do it about 3 times a day. In the morning, I wake up, I check all my ad accounts, and then at night before I go to bed, I check all my ad accounts, and then throughout the day, I try to check at least one more time. But I just have them all. So like, I have a video. Wait till the end, and I'll show you how to get to the video. But in business settings, I think it's business settings. Yeah. So like, each business manager, like this is my main business manager, and I have all these people that have access to my business account, and then I have like all my pages, all my ad accounts that are attached to this business manager. And then what I do is whenever I work with a client, I have them, if you go to people right here, then add new people, and then they add me. So like they add me to this, I've had this email for like 15 years. They add me to my, and if you email me at that, I'll never check. I'll give you my email at the end, my personal email. I've had email forever. But this is my Facebook email, and what I do is I have them add me as an admin to all their business managers, and so that way I have access to all their different business managers, and then they each have different ad accounts, different pages for each different business manager, and we run all the different stuff. And then I have some under this too. Okay, so let me see what else we got. I want to get back to the ad, but I want to answer any questions. How do you find the right product for the right audience? So Christopher, first is finding the product, and then once you find the product, then you find the audience. So I didn't go over, I didn't do a drop shipping product today, but I have lots of videos like you can see, and stay till the end. I'll give you guys some more information here. There's a lot of stuff I want to go over today. This one's going to go long, just so you know. So like all these campaigns, in the last few days, I've been doing a lot of webinars. So these are all just products like this dash cam right here. So let's just pop into this. I think I did this last night. So this was another retargeting. So let me find something simpler. Let me find a simple ad that I did. I like the headphones ad that I did. So this was a headphones ad. I asked for some suggestions. Somebody wanted me to run a headphones product. And headphones are very hard to target on Facebook, because how do you target people that have headphones? Like almost everyone with the iPhone has it. Everyone these days has headphones. Like whether it's the $1 free ones that you get with your iPhone, or you spend $300 on some nice Beats headphones, whatever it is. Everyone's headphones these days, or 99% of the people. So how are you going to target on headphones? So what I do is I segment my audiences based on images. So watch this. So actually I did it in Canva the other day. All your designs right here. So what I did is I made two different images. I made one image, headphones, targeting mountain bikers. And how do you target mountain bikers with headphones? Well, you put an image of a mountain biker and you put headphones right there. And then I targeted the bike shop. Oh yeah, so bike, yeah, edit right here. So then I targeted people that like mountain bikes and headphones with this ad. Oh, that's it. So let me go to the ad set. So mountain biking. We got engaged shoppers. Those are people that clicked that call to action button in the last week. It's 3.3 million audience. We did edit placements, feeds, and post engagement. Bam, US only. And then I did also an ad for people that gym. So I found this guy on pixabay.com. Actually, what I did, so since he had a Superman shirt on, I actually got really clever with it because everyone loves headphones. So you gotta get clever with it. And so I took the image, and oh wait, where is it? Gym Hero. So this is funny, guys. So I did people that like to be fit, and then I also targeted people that like Superman and DC Comics, because this guy has a Superman shirt on and he's in the gym. So if somebody sees this picture and you love Superman and you love working out, you're going to relate to this guy. Look, you want to be like Superman. You got free shipping on these headphones. Maybe if you wear these headphones, you're going to be ripped like this guy. So that's my targeting audience for that ad. And that's how I do ads when it's a general product and you don't have a good target, like a flashlight. How are you going to target a flashlight to people? You don't want to put in an interest group of flashlight because those people probably already own a flashlight. And so you have to relate to your audience. So you find an image and then you get clever with it. And that's what I did. So let's get back to this traffic ad, and I'll answer some more questions. If I didn't get to you, I'm so sorry. I'll post my email at the end, and you can email me with any additional questions. So, okay, so what were we doing? So we got retargeting home loan. Okay, so we launched this slideshow, and we waited 2 days to get video views on the slideshow, and then we retargeted them with a $1 ad, and then we made an image, didn't we? And yeah, so we got this, and then we're going to go into ad, and then we're going to go to that same page. And then we're going to use existing post. I don't know why that's doing it. I don't want an Instagram ad though. Oh, so we want to cancel out all this. This is probably where I stopped. That's what's nice about Power Editors. Nothing goes live until you hit this button. One time on Ads Manager, I clicked a button and it cost me $1,000 for a misclick. For a one click of a button, I had to laugh. I remember I was so pissed. I just laughed because, like, what else do you do when you just lose $1,000 because you clicked the wrong button? You just gotta laugh at it because I probably would have thrown my laptop across the room if I didn't. But anyway, so okay, so we're gonna create a new page post. Photo ad, upload photos. Where did I say that? Probably downloads, and we called it 100% approval. Right there. Now we already know that people are interested in a home, so just having fun. I try to make this fun. Sometimes I get serious with it, and I want to make sure you guys learn. That's the main part, but at the same time, you got to have fun with this kind of stuff. So, do you want the home of your dreams? Of course I do. So that's a yes question in sales. We call it a yes question. We know they're going to answer yes to it, and it gets the customer nodding. It gets them making commitment, and then they keep reading. Then we say, how do we do a limited time? Today only, we We are approving everyone. Apply now. Tag someone who needs a new home. Oops. I'm just making that website up. I have no idea who it's going to. The other day, I actually made an ad on this webinar, and I forgot that I made that I launched the ad and I let it run, and I was running ads to the AliExpress website. But I cut that off. So today only we are approving everyone. Let's find it. Let's get a cash money bag. And then, do you want the home of your dreams? Let's do this one. Now we're retargeting them just with the $1 ad, and because they're already engaged, they've seen your page, they're already warmed up. It's like if you meet how should I say this? It's like it's like when you see a sign spinner on the road, or if you see like if you have a dentist office. I remember in my town there was a dentist office, and they'd always post funny stuff on their sign, on their little billboard, and they'd always have funny stuff. Well, if I need a new dentist and I don't like my dentist anymore, for whatever reason, I might go to that dentist that posts the funny things because I see it every day. So after they've already seen your page, you've probably been retargeted on Facebook because you watched a video and then somebody retargeted you on Facebook, and this is how they did it. They used that custom audience. Or when you see something that says like, your friend George liked this Facebook page, we can do that same thing right here. So an ad set, once you start building an audience, you can target friends of people that have liked your page. And then that way, it's like, oh, well, my best friend already did it, so it's probably cool. Like I know I've done that before. Before I knew about Facebook and how it targeted and stuff, I'm like, oh, like I just thought Facebook was super smart. No, it's advertisers that are super smart, and they're super smart at targeting you. So we want to be that super smart advertiser. So I think we did just finish this. Actually, no. So in custom audiences, we have to target the people. So we do this, and now we're done. Now it's unavailable because we don't have an audience, but that's how you do it. So I hope that made sense.